Hey, what's happening? It's Trader Tim from EminiMind. It's October the 9th, Monday. I wanted to do a market analysis video here. We broke this uptrend line that we'd been in for quite a while, basically the entire year, end of last year till now. And on the way up now, as we come back up to it, we want to look for a potential place to be buying some puts. And so if we just take the retracement from the last swing high down to the swing low, we're right at about the 4,400 level. So it's a big round number. I would want to wait for us to get there. Ideally have like a bullish close into that 50% and look for buying some puts there to take us the next leg lower. This bounce that we're in right now is bouncing kind of right at the negative 23. So that's why we want to draw up the next retracement. And that kind of lines up with the backside of that trend line as well. A couple things I want to talk about today. We'll try to keep this video short. As far as intraday trades go, we had a nice, we just traded a little while ago here, the halfway back long for the day from low to high. We were pretty range bound through the morning, and then we broke out and haven't looked back here. So I wanted to touch on that one because we're getting a lot cleaner, better, cleaner trades here in the last 2 weeks, and things are really starting to pick up nicely as we're getting into the fall. But this is the large halfway back for the day, or the full halfway back, 44.31, and then we came to the came just about to that, came up to the 30-minute high here, and pulled back to that 50%, and then this next 50%, this next retracement is kind of right on top of the 30-minute high. That's this gray line here, right at these prior highs. If we go back a little bit, here we broke the opposing short, so we're pretty much in takeoff territory. So you don't have to buy the first 512 off of a daily halfway back like that, or a larger halfway back. It could be the second one, and there's a lot of instances where I purposely wait for the second one to get a little more confirmation, make sure that we have cleared the 30-minute high, and then that one really just has rocketed. The other thing I wanted to touch on today, and then we'll wrap up, is a couple of 1-minute setups, and we had a couple inverted hammers here early in the day. This first one, 15 minutes in, lined up. We had a high tick at that point. Got a little bit of a rollover, but not much. But then this one here, the double top, it was right at the top of the hour. There wasn't really any news. It was a double top with the tail sticking up above the 30-minute high. Now at that point, this candle was forming we closed the 30 minutes, and then this candle started to form. So it was basically the first candle after the 30-minute high closed, or the 30-minute mark closed. Had that double top. We were going up in a series of retracement longs, and I saw this as the negative 23 price went above the 30-minute high, was rejected. Had this inverted hammer, and so even though we had the next retracement bouncing here, I saw that as okay. We came to that 50, we bounced. We went through the 30-minute high, and then immediately were rejected. And on the 512, it is back here. So right here, we kind of had this move down to the 50, bounced, and immediately were rejected. Started getting some red candles, and then we broke. It was a 34 even. So that was somewhere like right in here, where we broke that candle's low, and then that was a nice sell-off for almost 9 points, all the way down to lows, or just about, not all the way to lows, but 3/4 of the way there. Then there was another long. This long here, you could take it. It was a hammer. It was after the move down, but it wasn't that close to lows. We got to fast forward to the one, this is what I was thinking of, down at just underneath the 30-minute low. We actually had two hammers back to back. So this one here, the 752, broke its candles high, just kind of traded up a little bit, ended up being just a scratch trade. But that did end up being the low of the day. and then we ripped from there. So I just wanted to run through a couple of those trades. A lot better retracement opportunities we've been seeing. I've had way more 1-minute trades, last week, the start of this week. More retracements, so everything is looking much, much better. Unfortunately, the 15-minute today, we were kind of in this range. And so we broke to the upside, then broke to the downside, and it just kind of petered out. Both of those rolled over. So, but no big deal. We've got lots of other, between those three strategies, the 1-minute, the retracements, and the 15-minute, things are looking really good as we get into the meat of the fall here. So, hope you have a great week of trading. Tomorrow morning we'll be doing the live trading session, as we always do on Tuesday. You can check that out, EminiMind.com/VIP. Thanks. We'll talk to you soon.